Hey guys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything on here. I don't care because I'm actually tired of people trying to take advantage of me. I'm actually a very, very good person. Like, I'm actually more nicer than I should be. Like, there's a lot of people that I know like are very similar to me or that have been through the same things that I have been through. And I'm not saying that's an excuse, yeah, but they should be worse. Like, literally, like I should be a very, very horrible person if I compare what I've been through to my current experience. I should be a very horrible person. But I feel like I'm a very nice person, and that's why people take advantage of me. They walk all over me. They treat me like complete rubbish, and they think, oh, because she's always by herself and she likes her own company, and she's not one of those loud girls that you see on social media. She's not gonna call us out. She's not gonna screenshot us. She's not gonna do anything. But they're actually, people are horrible. Like, I don't know if it's because of TikTok that people are feeling themselves, but everyone's getting worse and like nobody's very nice. And it's just like, it makes all the genuine nice people feel like, you know what? I don't even want to be, I'm going to be a bitch. If you're going to be a witch, let me be a bitch. Because right now, it's not equaling. And something has to divide and minus. Because you're actually taking the piss. This is about my roommate, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to get straight to the point. So I moved out from a really rough area because there was lots of level of crime. There was a lot of bad negative stuff going in my neighborhood flat. So I had to move. For my safety, not because I want to move. It was just for safety. And when I moved, I have lived with roommates before and I haven't had problems with them. They were minding their business, they, did their thing. There was no issue. But when I moved in I had two roommates and I moved in. And before I moved in, yeah, like life was normal for me. I was working my job. I was doing my thing as a content creator, and I've worked my job for 5 years. I've never had a complaint. I've never had an argument with a manager. I have never, like, they wanted to permanently employ me, but because of, like, my situation, I couldn't do full-time with a certain company, so I couldn't do with the companies. But every time I worked in a specific place, they really appreciated me. And they would always say, you know what, like, how many experience, like, how long have you been doing this, that you have more common sense than people that have the qualification, da-da-da. And not only that, like, I've not had any issues or complaints in my job. That's number one. If there's any issue, they will always work around it. Number two, I was doing my thing as a content creator on TikTok. I was genuinely getting like 30k views, 5k views, like 7k views. Like, I had my thing going on. Like, I was making new friends. I was going to events, just doing my thing. Like, attending dance class. Like, just doing my thing, going to concerts, all of that. Just doing my thing. And obviously his life wasn't perfect, but it was just normal and things were going very, very smoothly. First thing I did before I even moved in or packed my bags in the room is I changed the whole place around. When I tell you that when I moved in, the place was looking like a homeless shelter. It was disgusting. Even my roommates telling me, oh, my boyfriend said the place is dirty, you need to clean up. As soon as I come in, me change the whole place around. I swear to God, I changed the whole place around. Moved the table to the garden, changed the chairs around, changed the fridges around, made the place look clean and comfortable. Like, other evil people will be like, you have a boyfriend? Why should I make this place comfortable, nice for you and your boyfriend to come and enjoy? No, I cleaned up the place because in my back of my mind, I was thinking, okay, you have a boyfriend. I don't want your man to be thinking, oh, this place is dirty. This place is, uncomfortable. I want this place to be comfortable for you guys. That was my fault. Like, I want this place to be comfortable for everyone in general. I wasn't thinking about myself or being selfish. The first thing I did was clean up the communal area. Next thing, I said to my roommate, I'm going to be baking cookies. I'm going to be cooking, and if I cook and I cook extra stuff, I'm going to leave it on the table. So if I leave any food on the table, it's for you and your visitors to take, okay? So just take whatever. And she was like, oh, thank you. I'm just deeping it in my head because, like, people are just wicked, cold-blooded wicked. And I pray to God, if the government gets rid of TikTok, maybe people will calm down and we'll see true characters, because I don't know if social media is giving people egos they don't have in real life. But it's just mad because this girl was nice to her. I done said I'll cook for her. I done left her some food. I made, what did I make? Was it apple crumble or something? I left some, I gave her some of my, what do you call it? What did I make? Banana cake. Or I made something and I gave some to her. But when I was out of rice, I asked her, oh, can I have rice? No, she didn't let me use it. She said she didn't have any. She would use my spoons, take my stuff to use. And when I asked her, oh, can I borrow your spoon? Can I borrow? No, you can't borrow it. Okay, cool. Not only that, yeah, this girl was out of work for a year. She wasn't in work. I would be in the garden exercising with my mat out, my black mat that I threw away, exercising. Then she will watch me. I'm like, why is she watching me? She'll come in the garden watching me, bruvs, as I'm exercising. And she's on the phone talking about one modelling thing that she did. I don't know. She was just talking on the phone. I'm like, okay, who watches people while they're exercising? But I was just being nice. I'll just be outside in the garden exercising. I'm like, okay, she's watching me, but that's cool. Okay, them times she wasn't at work, so I felt bad for her. I felt sorry for her. I was like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, maybe she doesn't have anyone she's talking to. I didn't know she had a boyfriend. Maybe she's going through this, she's going through that. She can hang with me. So the first thing I did before I moved in, I invited her to one influencer event. I said, oh, would you like to come? I'm going, was it tomorrow or tonight? I said, I'm going to this event tomorrow. Do you want to come? She then said, oh, yeah, I'll let you know. Gave her the info. Then after she goes to me, oh, no, I'm not coming anymore. Me and my boyfriend have planned somewhere. We're going out to an Italian restaurant. Okay. So she didn't want to attend and I didn't want to go by myself. So I ended up not going to the event. Not knowing that she thought I was going to go. So she thought the day of that event, she thought I was going to go. But I ended up staying in my room. I didn't go out. She didn't even go to the Italian restaurant. She claimed she went with her boyfriend. She was in for the whole day. She didn't go. I was like, all right, maybe her boyfriend didn't want to go. Maybe her boyfriend's possessive, didn't want her to go out, blah, blah. So I left it. Fine. So you was out of work for a whole year. Soon as I come in, I've been working at my job for 5 years. I have never, ever had no warning. They just fire me for my job. Oh, you can't work here no more. Send a text message. I was thinking, what's going on? They fired me for my job. As soon as I got fired for my job, this girl got a new job. If you tell me that in spiritual, you don't know nothing about the spirit world. As soon as I got fired from my job that really liked me, this girl got a new job. I said, Jesus. Not only that, I went from getting 5K to 7K to 30K views to only getting 200 views, 0 view, 1 view, 2 views on topics that I was talking about that were important. Because me, like a stupid dummy, came in and said, oh, I'm going to be doing podcasting in this living room. And she kept asking me, oh, where's your podcasting? Where'd you get your camera from? Where'd you get that light from? Where'd you get this from? Are you going to do your podcast? Are you going to do your podcast? I ended up not doing it, but she saw me make videos and I told her what I was doing. I also said to her, oh my God, you look like you can make a very good influencer. If you want me to help you, then I could take pictures for you. Like we can set up a day where I take your pictures. You could just wear like some of your nice outfits and I'll help you. And she goes, thank you so much. A few days later, I said, are you still interested in me helping you with influencing? Oh no, I've got I've got something that I'm doing. Okay, cool. She didn't tell me about her business. Oh yeah, I was doing this one business. She didn't tell me that she's on social media or anything like that. She just said, oh, I've got this business that was doing very, very, very well. I stopped doing it for a while. I said, okay. But you were out of work. You were stalking me around the house. I invited her out. She didn't go. I then said to her another time, because I felt sorry for her. I said, she don't go out. She's not at work. She's just sitting at home, but she has a boyfriend. That's what she told me. She has a man. And every time her man will be very, very polite to her, very, very polite to me, very, very calm. He's not making noise. He doesn't do anything. But then I invited her out one day. She said, okay, I'm going to my mum's. When I come back, we can go. So I got dressed, waited for her. I said, oh, they have some really nice restaurants on TikTok that I've seen, like really nice bar, cocktail places that look really interesting. If you want to go today, she goes, oh, that will be nice. And then after, she stays out at her mum's house for a whole day. She don't come back, ended up not going to a restaurant. Next thing you know, yeah, there's one incident where a rat enters the house, and I've just moved in. I'm thinking, oh fuck, I hate mice. This girl was always making barbecue chicken, grilled chicken outside the garden with her man. This is a field mice. No mice can come in from there was no holes anywhere. It came because her and her man will open the garden all the time to do grilled chicken. Then she goes, oh, it only came in when I said, people around me were just talking about this girl. I was thinking, Before I moved in, I never heard anything about this girl, didn't know anything about her. Why is she being brought up? Why is it when like she's starting all this drama is coming back to me? And I said, there must be something about this girl, because as far as I'm concerned, as I'm in this house now, she's dressing like a tramp. She doesn't seem like somebody that anybody knows or anything like that. So she's dressing like a tramp. She just wears one rag like that, and her boyfriend comes in and out. She'd be wearing one smelly robe. Even my other roommate was like, what's that smell in the corridor? I said, Jesus, it smells like a dead rat. But you know, when you wash your clothes and you don't wash it properly and you just spread it and you don't pull it, it was stinking. All her clothes were smelling. The bath was dirty. And she tried to blame all the mess, all the dirt, everything that was wrong. She tried to blame it on me. And then when I tried to defend her, just deepen it. Jesus, Rabaka Shanda, Senda Rebaka Shanda, Roboko Shenda, Senda Rebaka Shanda, Roboko Shenda, Senda Rebaka Shanda, Sanda Roboko Shenda, Senda Rebaka Shanda, Sanda Roboko Shenda, Senda Rebaka Shanda. Jesus Christ, this girl tried to blame every problem in that house on me. My landlord, who used to be very, 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 very nice to me, anytime I had an issue or there was something going on, he will help me immediately. He then switched up on me. He didn't want to help me. He didn't want to listen to me. He didn't want to hear anything that I'm saying. It was always about her. He was always taking her side, saying, well, you know, other people have their things that they need to do this. You know, everybody has the. And he tried to blame me. Someone that used to come in, be very, very nice to me, used to say hello to me. He started treating me badly as soon as I moved in there. All my friends, all my support system, even my workplace, everybody switched up on me. As soon as I moved to that house, soon as me touched down in that house, everybody that I knew, not the usual ones that are haters that I know, like, fuck off. I mean, like, people that are usually, like, of supportive of me switched up on me. And I knew it was spiritual, so I just left it. And the thing is, I would always encourage her. I would always say nice things to her. I would always say, do you want food? Let's go out to eat. Let me help you with your work. Let me help you with this. Oh, but she would go around acting like she don't have no friends. She don't have no good friends. Nobody's helping her. And the first thing she told me as soon as I moved in there, she left her old job because there was drama. And that should have clicked in my head that she is a dangerous person. Stay away from her. She is the drama. Somebody like that, they will carry drama everywhere around them. She left because there was drama. Clearly, she is a drama starter. And I should have taken heed to that and ignored her from the get-go. But my problem is, I was friending her from the beginning. And that's where the problem came. So I noticed that everything around me was just spoiling. Relationship, friendship, support, my TikTok, my content creating, my YouTube got blocked. I have never ever been blocked from YouTube in the years that I've been using it since 2018. Check it. Soon as I moved to that house, my YouTube blocked. Soon as I moved to that house, my job fired. Soon as I moved to that house, my landlord don't want to help me. Soon as I moved to that house, my TikTok goes down. Soon as I moved to that house, I put on weight. Soon as I moved to the house, my money goes down. Soon as I moved to that house, that girl had nothing. I came in there, everything got better for her. Her money, she started her business again. She started working again. She started bringing people in and out the house. She brought her boyfriend. Other people would be like, why are you bringing your boy? I didn't say anything because there was another roommate living there. I've never ever said anything that, you're not allowed your boyfriend in. I was never very nice to him. I minded my business. Let me tell you, in those months that I lived in that property, I did not bring a guy. Where's the Bible? I did not bring a guy to that house to sleep with or to do anything. Even let me talk as I'm saying, because let me have the hand on the Bible, because even God knows that I'm telling the truth. I did not bring a man, nor did I bring visitors. The only people that came in that property was my family. And they came in and out for certain reasons. They did not stay. I did not bring no man. And other people will be like, because I don't bring a man, why should you bring a man? Now, she also accused me of reporting, of getting her man kicked out of that property. I did not report him for smoking in the garden. She went to go tell everyone that I'm the reason why he's not allowed in that property. It had nothing to do with me. Maybe the neighbors reported him because they're tired of you bum asses sitting outside talking shit whilst everybody is in their room doing their thing. And upon all the noises that they were making and them running up and down the stairs, because I have a sensory issue. As soon as I started suspecting this girl is when I know I didn't bring any visitors in. So we used to share a bin. Her man and her will be eating all the time. Pizza, she cooks breakfast. She's always, who the hell goes to Sainsbury's in the morning to buy breakfast, to make breakfast and go to work? Nobody does that. Only her. So when I started to suspect her is when she started eating all the time, and I'll see her bin piling up, and I'll put a few things in there, but a lot of it wasn't my mess, and I'd admit to that. Then this girl, after putting all the mess in the bin, she then wrote a letter to me. No, not even that, forget that. This girl, when she never had a job, she was acting like my friend, telling me about her life. I was telling her about church. I invited her to my church. I said, oh, please come along with me to Sunday on church. I said, if you ever want to go out, message me. If you ever need help, just let me know. Just knock on my door and I will help you out with anything that you need. She goes, oh, it's okay. I've got my own way that I can connect to God. Anyways, yeah. So I said, okay. Something is not right. But my spirit said, okay, it's time for you to back away because you've seen stuff like this before. And then after, I said, something is not right. Something is not right. She then wrote a letter to me as a big boss. Nobody ever does that. She then wrote a letter to me, very, 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 very rude. Very, very rude letter. She wrote on the letter, we were friends, but we never had an argument. She wrote on the letter and left it on the microwave. Please clean up it was something so rude, like very disrespectful. Please clean up after yourself and something, like please clean up after yourself. Take the bin out and just something so rude. What did she say? She said something rude, and I'm not gonna lie or make it up, but she was rude. Then she took the bin that she wrote a letter and left it on the kitchen and almost put the bin near my room. Like, so she put it near the door. If you were a good person, would you not leave the bin where the bin is and then knock on my door when I'm in and let me know and tell me, oh, is that your mess? She left the bin almost near my room, but she knows she couldn't put the bin in my room and left the letter in front. Very rude. I said, I called the other housemate. I said, you know what this girl said to me? That I should come and take out the bin, that is not fair, that I'm leaving the mess. I said, come and look inside this bin. Nothing in this bin is mine. This McDonald's is not mine. This drink is not mine. She then said, then the other one said, oh, she did that to her. She used to leave curry stains on her thing, on her washing machine. She used to leave all these stains, but she said that it was her boyfriend, so she didn't. So I then found out, oh, she has a business page and maybe she's just big on her in her business world, that she thinks she's a big deal. So that's why she felt brave to me, because of all the people gassing her up. Then I noticed even before the argument, she was shading me. And I said, oh, that's why. This girl knew of me through social media before I even moved into that property. That's why she was acting up. And she's been copying me for a long time, and I saw it through her social media, the patterns of what I was wearing, videos that I make, stuff that she was mimicking. But anyways, I don't care about that. But she was so disrespectful, and I said it to her face, because other people, they would gossip. I didn't gossip. I just said to her face, you know, you shouldn't have wrote me that letter. Why did you write? That was very rude. And I told her, look at that bin. None of the stuff is mine. She goes, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the bin before. I said, I wasn't even in for 2 weeks. I was looking after my little sister for a whole 2 weeks. I wasn't in. So whatever bin you're talking about, I wasn't even in when you were talking about the bin. And then I was even in the hospital. I've been in the hospital. And Jesus Christ. Number one, I've been in the hospital. Number two, I was looking after my little sister. Okay. After that, she was like, I said, is it because you've got a job now that you think you can talk to me who you are? All I said is, who do you think you are? Like, you're very rude and spoiled. She started saying, talking. I said, you are very, very disrespectful. I've never in my life met anyone so disrespectful as you. Instead of you to just apologize and say, okay, I should have knocked on your door instead of writing you that rude letter and putting the bin near the corridor. She was just going on. If I was a mother in that situation, I would have slapped her. I swear to God, if I was her mother in that situation, I felt like a mother. At that point, I felt like a mum. That if that was my child, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if this was my child and she was talking telling me to like this. The way I got up the stairs, and I'll use a slap for her to repeat those words, and I'll just give her one slap on the face. I didn't touch her, I didn't slap her. I was just telling her you're rude. Then she was going out around the next day, telling her friends, telling everybody, telling the landlord, oh, she said I'm not that girl. She said I'm not that girl. She said I'm not that girl. I said, not that girl didn't come out from my mouth. Which one is not that girl? Do I care about being that girl, not that girl? She said I'm not that girl. She said I'm not that girl. She said I'm not that girl. She has been stalking me on social media. She has been stalking me. I never felt comfortable in that house. I never in my life felt comfortable in that house. When I come out the bathroom, she's there. When I'm in the kitchen, nobody's there. When I'm in the kitchen, she's there behind me. When I'm opening my fridge, she's opening her fridge. If I buy ginger, she buys ginger. If I buy milk, she buys milk. If I buy apple, she buys apple. If I buy banana, she buys banana. If I buy African food, she buys African food. Why? Not only that, one time I came back from Carnival, I was in, I didn't eat, I didn't buy anything from Carnival because I said I was going to be expensive. So I got back, it was at 8, 9. I said, let me cook and store food in the fridge so that I don't have to cook the next day. She came down. She then asked me, why am I cooking? Why am I in the kitchen at this time? I said, how can you ask me why am I in the kitchen at this time? This kitchen is for everyone. It's not just for you. When I told the roommate what she said, she goes, oh, I was only joking. You don't joke about things like that. You said you were joking because you felt embarrassed, but she wasn't joking. She asked me, what am I doing in the kitchen at 9 p.m. in the night? When she's always in the kitchen cooking for her man at 11, at 12, at 1 a.m. I hear her in the kitchen. At 2 a.m. she's on TikTok in the kitchen, in her pajamas on the kitchen, in the kitchen, in the kitchen. In the morning she's in the kitchen. I barely use that kitchen. Other people would have dominated like a witch. That place, I didn't dominate anywhere for her. I left her because of like, oh, she's got a man, let me leave her. I don't bring in the business. My business is to go in and go out. Go to work, go in, go out. That's it. But she wanted to dominate that place, so I just left her. But she was going around acting like I said something nasty to her and I did this to her. And you know when someone's petite, everyone will believe, okay, it's the bigger one that is the one that's the bully, not the petite one. I said, she goes, and even, Jesus Christ, why are people so wicked? Why are people so wicked? Since that day, she was acting mad. I then spoke to her about it nicely and I told her, you know, I've noticed I don't have any bad feelings towards you, and I apologize if you felt in that time when we had that communication that I was aggressive. I was just upset because I felt like that letter was very, very rude to me, and I'm older than you, and I felt like you should have a bit of respect. And I said, I've noticed every time I'm in the kitchen, I don't feel comfortable with you around me because I feel like every time I'm in this house, you're stalking me, you're watching me, you're looking at me, and I have anxiety. So if someone's following me around like a rat, I'm feeling uncomfortable. She told me, oh, it's because my family are not good. I feel like I don't have family. My family are bad people. And I was like, but every time I come to you, when I was moving here, your dad was bringing you drinks, bringing you food. Your cousin took pictures with you. Your sister came. She seemed very nice. Oh, her family's bad. Her family's bad. Her family are this. Her family that. Your family are not good people. Your family threatened you. All these bad things about her family. So I felt bad for her. And I thought, you know what? It's relatable. I can relate to that. So I understood her. She continued. When I'm on the phone, I can literally hear her. And I know she was spying on me because every time I open my door, she runs upstairs. If you're not spying on someone, why are you running upstairs? I caught her eavesdropping because I have a little peek hole in my door. Maybe they weren't aware that I had a peek hole that I could see everything that was going on. So I open my peek hole. I can always hear her eavesdropping, spying. Whenever I'm on the phone, one time I had to pause. I was on an interview. I had to cut that interview because she was knocking on my door. And I said, excuse me, I'm sorry. Like, it was a Zoom call and I paused it. And then she went upstairs and I came to her. I said, listen, I was on the phone to the interview. The person left off the phone. I said, why is this girl trying to ruin my life? I don't know her. Another time I found very, very strange is she was in her pajamas. She followed me to the kitchen. I said, Then I was already on my way. I went out. As soon as I turned around, I then know she reported me and said something bad to the landlord because he came in and he kept side-eyeing me and looking at me funny, and he never did that and he refused to help me. And if it wasn't for other people that I knew, I would have been homeless. I had to leave because it was really bad there. And yeah, like I said, she used to follow me around. Like, she wasn't following me, but it's just like, you was just in your pajamas. How the hell did you get from your pajamas to being at the same time outside of me? She ran out the house. I said, what is that? It was scary and creepy and weird. But it's like, we're roommates. You didn't even say hi. You didn't say anything to me. Like, even there's times that I'll come into the house. She'll never say, she'll see me on the road. She won't say hi. She won't say nothing to me. I'll be walking, about to cross the road. She will walk. She wouldn't say nothing to me. She won't leave the door open. She will close the door and I will use my key. Any nice person would leave the door open for their roommate to come in the house. She used to shut the door on me and I would go in. And all these things, a lot of people didn't know about. And I just let it go. But when she did that bin incident, that's when I knew she was a witch. And then she tried to turn it around like, oh, stop going back and forth, because she knows that I'm a talker and I'm opinionated, I'm a podcaster. So she tried to use that against me. Oh, stop going back and forth. You're going around in circles. I said, I'm not going around in circles. This is not TikTok. This is about the bin. You literally accused me of putting stuff in the bin, which everything is yours. Nothing is in mine. I even said, look, where's my stuff? Nothing is mine. Then she just went on playing victim, playing innocent. When she ruined my energy, soon as I went into that house, I had a numerous amount of bad luck. Soon as I left that property, my luck changed. It's like, soon as I left that property, the sun, the sun came outside my window, my luck changed. Things were getting good. My energy, it's not where it used to be. I'm not where I used to be, but it's like things got from shit, poverty, poor, piss poor, you're about to die, because there's times where I felt like I was about to die, to my energy levels being better, to things being better. So I know she's an energy vampire. I feel like she's possessed. She's not a good person. She was using her business to shade me. She was using her contacts against me, and knowing that I was doing content creating on social media, she used that against me as well. So be very, very careful and know who you're moving in with, because a lot of people are getting away with being evil and it can ruin your life. I feel like as soon as I moved in there, my life was ruined. And my spirit kept telling me, you made the wrong decision. Whether or not she's fighting you or doing it, you made the wrong decision. You shouldn't have been moved in there. And you know what the landlord told me? After I told him everything she did, he goes, I told you shouldn't have moved. No, deeper, because this girl actually will come down in the kitchen and ask me, what am I doing in the kitchen at 9 p.m? It's too late to cook. When she would cook for her man around 10. I also used to hear her talking about me on the phone all the time, every morning before when she's going to work. Oh, she said, I'm not that girl. She said, I'm not. Always talking bad about me. Whilst I was trying to make her life easy, because I didn't know she already had a social media thing she was doing, or she had things that was going. She was trying to make my life hard. Her energy.